Hey, welcome back to Giving Chances Farms, and today we're out here going to move the hives that's on just regular pallets that's underneath it. So we got this one that has 4 on it, this one has 1 because that one is the dead out, and then 3 over there, and then see the pallets in front. Those are the ones that we're going to put them on, and there's going to be like 2 hives to go on there. So Tony and the girls right now are using ratchet straps, so we're going to move the whole hive backwards, and right there where that skid is where the new pallets are going to be. So we'll get that done, and then we'll come back and show you how we do the other.
Ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so right now basically all we're doing is lifting the hives off this skid. 1, 2, 3. Go this way. Go back. That way we can get ready to prep the pallets into the same position that this was in. So
That one kind of made him mad.
yeah, it'll be alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Down.
One more.
Oh, you okay?
All right. Your butt hit the bit of middle.
1, 2, 3. Alright. So now those hives are moved out of our way. Now we can get this out of the way.
And then basically, we're just going to move the pallets where the skid was. The one right there. And one right there.
That gives enough room.
Put the front of this in. That looks a little better, don't it? This one over here look okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, unstrap that one. Alright, so basically now the way we're going to do it is we'll unstrap this one. We'll put the hive mover into place. She'll use her hive tool to pop it away from the bottom board. And we'll set the whole stack over here onto this migratory pallet.
Right over here. You need me to help? Maybe.
You got your tool.
I'll get it. Go with this right here.
Okay. I'm good back here.
Get up here, ready?
Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All right. We got one down.
Alright. Now the next thing we have to do with it, since we put them onto the migratory pallets, we got to switch the lids out. So
Hive tools. You want to feed them while we're in here?
Yep. Taylor, go get me 2 of those.
He's getting them. Alright.
There's that. There's a pollen patty.
Hold that. So basically we're going to try and get these to walk in the front entrance while I'm feeding. So we've got our sugar syrup mixed up in our Mrs. Butterworth canister. It's kind of thick today, so it's going to take it a minute to drip down in there since it's so cool out. I say it's cool, but I mean it's upper 50s. It's just kind of cloudy today. There we go. We're gonna roll without that funnel. The funnel's taking too long.
You see, they're already attacking the pollen patty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, that's about half.
See? Already trying to fight over the pollen patty.
So we're gonna speed this process up just a little bit.
Now they're already going in the sugar water.
Yep. And I'm laying the lid in front of it because we take notes on the lids, and this is a brand new Migratory lid. So this way we'll be able to transfer our notes from the lid onto the box.
You got them all over the leg.
All over
Careful.
Yep. I've got some friends. It'll be okay.
There's one in your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's right when it'll bend and
Yeah.
here,
We'll just be careful.
that way. There we go.
So, on to the next one.
There we go. On to the next one.
Alright.
So we're gonna skip this one and go to this one because we can't really get the hive mover between the 2 hives that easy. So if we skip them, then we can go back and manually move the other 2. But we can at least
Okay,
get,
one of those, yep.
Oh.
okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh. There we go.
There we go.
Now we gotta transfer the lid. Yes, it's missing 2 leads.
These are dead, so we'll just shake those off. Here's the other out here.
They're calm.
Yep.
That's how we want them.
Easier.
Oh. Yeah, there's not.
There's some in there.
Oh, we're gonna have to switch that around.
Yeah. Hold on, girls.
What?
We're gonna move the feeder to the other side.
hive tool.
It's probably.
I want the feeder to the
stuck in-
outside of the box here.
Isn't it technically the outside?
This will be the outside now.
They've got honey.
Well, we hope so.
They're supposed to at this time of the year.
Yeah, we'd hope they have honey, or else they'd probably be
They're gonna be in
starving
trouble
if
if they don't have honey.
True.
Because they need anywhere from 100 to
But they also
or
need
80 to 100 pounds of honey. So
But they
this
also-
this top box should be mostly full of cap honey.
But they also need to have room for the queen to lay.
She does, I bet you, down there in that bottom one. This top one should be all.
All honey
Food.
stores.
Now, if by chance she may lay in these middle ones. Oh, you got ones. There you go. Who's pinch her? There you go. What's the matter, Tay? Huh? I forgot. You said you were gonna use that.
Alright. This that we're using is consistent to 2-to-1, roughly, sugar syrup.
You still have a hive tool in your hand, Tay?
So this time of year, this is what you would want to use as a 2-to-1. That way the water content is not as high, so they don't have to kind of dehydrate the water out of it before they can actually make it a usable substance. Because we have had frost a couple times this last week.
And we don't want the sugar water freezing up.
So we get that on there, give them a pollen patty. Once again, brand new cover on it. So the old lid is right in front of this hive, that way we can transfer
The notes.
all
too.
of the notes over. So
Which one we moving next?
right here.
What about these two?
We'll come back to those two. I'm gonna move all of the ones that I'm gonna put one on each hive or on each pallet.
Alright.
That way we can do all the ones that we can.
What about this?
I don't need that because we're gonna pop both boxes off and move it straight to the pallet. We only need that if we're going to.
I have to get this side in place.
Yep.
Right, like that?
Yep. I'll move it back over here.
Alrighty.
Can we get the hive tool?
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
can't be letting that drop it, Taylor. Ready? Okay.
Move,
Come
okay.
out to the right. One.
Whoa.
There's a lot of these on the bottom pallet. There's some, whatever that is.
Okay. Go back to your way.
And they're back in their new
Now we can come forward.
home.
There we go. Okay.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna put this bottom pallet in
See,
front
they're
of the-
killing that. See it right there in the middle?
What is it?
Hive tool,
It's a
Taylor.
yellow
Taylor.
jack.
Taylor.
Yellow
hive
jacket.
tool.
little yellow jacket. They're killing it. I'll put it into the hive. Alright.
No bees on it.
Where's the feeder?
Feeder's down the bottom on this side.
It says
Yep.
feeder.
This one was a little bit different because this is one of the boxes from the hives we purchased at the end of last year. And I haven't had a chance to get it out of rotation long enough to remove the frame spacer in this. So this one, the feeder is actually still on the bottom. I will pop the box long enough to get that feeder in there.
Or the feed in the box.
or the feed into the box. So
So we're going to feed them, and then we're going to put the pollen patty on the top box.
yep. It's not quite ideal to have it down there in the bottom box, but we'll fix that part of it later.
What if you put this on top?
We will next spring. We'll make sure this box comes out. I don't want to do very many frame manipulations in the cold.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Okay. The next one so this one here will actually share the pallet with Queen Dolly. Will be the one that comes into that position. The last pallet down, we're actually going to move this way. That way it's a little closer together. So I can do that by moving that one over a little bit. Do you want to real quick? Or leave it where it's at? Yeah, that's okay. Look okay? We'll bring Michaela's hive there.
Yay.
Hold on, Taylor. Okay.
It's ready.
Alright. Move. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
It's on the pallet. Alright.
It's not in the groove in the back.
There it went.
There we go.
Okay.
So my hive is now on the pallet.
Taylor, hive tool, please.
Dang.
Yep, they grew a little bit, didn't they?
So now we're just going to give them their sugar water
You can give me a lid, please.
and their pollen patty.
Some of these need to be, like these two frames right here. They
You
need
put that
pushed.
together, yep.
Little girl getting a drink. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Did
There
it.
you go. Oh, got your pollen patty on there. Now we're good.
Yep.
Alright, so basically, we're going to finish the rest of these up and we'll come back and show you what they look like at the end, okay? Alright, we've got everybody fed and all of them are on migratory pallets. They have all got their mouse guards in place. Everybody's buttoned up and prepped for winter. The bees seem to be filling out quite a bit of both brood chambers as far as coverage and movement. Everybody looked good without actually digging through frames, but we made sure we give each hive a minimum of a quart of sugar syrup. There was a couple that I actually give a half a gallon to, just because they looked like they were just a little bit behind the others, but they were also some of our splits that were later in the year, so it was expected for them to be a little bit behind the others, because at that point in time we were even out of drawn comb, so I was giving them foundation to have to draw out, so they were going to take more resources anyway. So Hope everybody enjoys the videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of our upcoming videos. And remember, our next big event that we're shooting for is a YouTube live, and that is when we get 100 subscribers. We're going to do a YouTube live celebration, and during that will be one lucky person that attends that YouTube live will get a free gift. So like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, encourage your family and friends to subscribe also, that way we hit that 100 subscriber marker. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Bye.